1. Every skier and snowboarder knows the moment cold hands, foggy goggles, or soaked boots turn a perfect powder day into a miserable one. These 10 Amazon finds fix the small annoyances that ruin mountain days, from gloves that stop working after 20 minutes to boots that never fully dry overnight. Each one solves a real problem riders run into on the slopes, and the one at the top of this list might be the piece of gear you never take off the mountain again. Welcome back to Gadget Vault. Every product is linked in the description. Let's get into it. 2. Number 10. Heated ski gloves. Standard gloves feel fine at the base but turn useless after 2 chairlift rides in real cold. These heated ski gloves use built-in warming panels across the fingers and back of the hand to keep your grip working when the temperature drops. A rechargeable battery pack tucks into the wrist and powers multiple heat settings for a full day on the mountain. The waterproof shell keeps snow and slush out, while the heating element keeps doing its job underneath. Riders who used to duck into the lodge every hour just to feel their fingers again say, these gloves are the reason they finally stay out until the lifts close. Once your hands stop going numb, an entire extra hour of riding suddenly feels possible. 3. Number 9. Goggle anti-fog wipes. Nothing ends a good run faster than goggles fogging up halfway down a groomer with no way to see the trail ahead. These anti-fog wipes coat the inside lens with a clear layer that stops condensation from building up during hard breathing or sudden temperature swings. Each wipe is pre-soaked and sized to fit right in a jacket pocket, so you can treat your lens before you even clip into your bindings. The formula is safe on mirrored and polarized coatings, unlike sprays that can streak or damage certain lenses. Riders who used to wipe fog with a bare glove say this is the fix that actually lasts an entire run instead of 30 seconds. Clear vision on a fast descent is not a luxury, it is the difference between a great day and a scary one. 4. Number 8. Electric boot dryer. Pulling on ski boots that are still damp and freezing from yesterday is one of the worst ways to start a morning on the mountain. This electric boot dryer uses gentle, consistent warm airflow to dry boots, gloves, and liners completely overnight without any heat damage. The compact design sits quietly by the door and fits boots, helmets, or gloves with simple attachment ports. A built-in timer shuts the unit off automatically, so you never have to worry about leaving it running all night. Families who ski every weekend say it is the gadget that finally ended the smell and the shiver of pulling on cold, wet gear at 6 in the morning. Warm, dry boots before sunrise change the entire tone of a ski day. 5. Number 7. Ski Wax Kit. Skis and boards that have not been waxed in weeks drag on flat sections and lose speed exactly when you need it most. This all-in-one ski wax kit includes the wax, a travel iron, a scraper, and a brush, so you can tune your base at home without a trip to the shop. A slower melting temperature wax works across most snow conditions, from dry powder to slushy spring runs. The included instructions walk beginners through the entire process in under 20 minutes per ski. Riders who used to pay for waxing every few trips say this kit paid for itself after the second use. Skis that glide instead of grab make every single run feel noticeably faster. 6. Number 6. Fleece Neck Gaiter. A cold wind cutting across an exposed ridge can turn an otherwise perfect bluebird day miserable in seconds. This fleece neck gaiter pulls up over the nose and mouth in one motion, blocking wind chill without fogging up your goggles the way a scarf usually does. This soft brushed interior stays warm even when damp from breath or light snow. It is thin enough to fit comfortably under a helmet strap, so it never feels bulky or restrictive. Riders who chase early morning first tracks say it is the one piece of gear they now never leave in the car. Once your face stays warm, those exposed chairlift rides stop feeling like the worst part of the day. 7. Number 5. Emergency Safety Whistle. Getting separated from your group in tree runs or backcountry terrain is a real risk that most riders never prepare for. This emergency safety whistle clips onto a jacket zipper or backpack strap and produces a sound loud enough to carry over wind and distance that shouting cannot match. The compact, lightweight design adds virtually no weight to a pack that is already full of layers and snacks. Search and rescue guides consistently recommend carrying one anytime you leave marked runs, even for a short detour. Experienced backcountry riders say it is the cheapest insurance policy they own, one they hope to never actually need. A $5 whistle is a small price for a much faster way to be found. 8. Number 4. Ski and pole carrier strap. Carrying skis and poles across an icy parking lot while wearing boots you can barely walk in is one of the most awkward parts of any ski trip. This carrier strap bundles skis or a snowboard together with poles and slings them comfortably over one shoulder, freeing up your other hand completely. The padded shoulder section keeps the weight from digging in, even on longer walks from the car to the lift line. Adjustable straps fit skis and boards of nearly any length without slipping loose mid-walk. Parents managing kids and gear at the same time say it is the accessory that finally made the walk to the lift less chaotic. Once your hands are free, the whole start of the day feels less like a wrestling match. 9. Number 3. Rechargeable hand warmers. Disposable hand warmers run out of heat right when a chairlift ride gets long and the wind picks up. These rechargeable hand warmers deliver consistent heat for hours on a single charge and can be recharged that same night for the next day out. Multiple heat settings let you dial in exactly how warm you need them, whether you are sitting on a lift or digging through a backpack. The same battery pack doubles as a portable phone charger, which matters when cold weather drains battery life fast. Riders who used to burn through a dozen disposable warmers a season say these paid for themselves after just a few trips. Warm hands all day, without a pile of used packets left in your pocket. 10. Number 2. Helmet camera mount. Trying to capture a good powder run on a phone usually means missing the moment entirely or dropping the phone mid-turn. This helmet camera mount attaches securely to nearly any helmet and holds an action camera steady through jumps, turns, and rough landings. The low-profile design stays balanced and aerodynamic, so it does not catch wind or throw off your center of gravity. Quick-release hardware lets you pull the camera off in seconds once you are back at the lodge. Riders chasing content for their friends or their own feed say it is the gadget that finally got their best runs on video instead of just in memory. Once you start capturing your riding, going back to unfilmed runs feels like a waste of a good day. 11. Number 1. Thermal base layer set. This is the single upgrade that changes how your entire body handles a full day on the mountain, and it is exactly why it tops this list. The moisture-wicking fabric pulls sweat away from your skin during hard runs, while still trapping warmth during long, slow chairlift rides. The 4-way stretch material moves with your body instead of restricting it so nothing bunches up under a shell or ski pants. Flatlock seams prevent the chafing that ruins long days for riders wearing base layers that were never built for real movement. Skiers and snowboarders who switched from cotton layers say it is the difference between shivering by noon and staying comfortable until the lifts close. That's my number 1 pick. Every link is in the description below. If this helped, subscribe and I'll see you in the vault.